character's had a hell of a legacy, hasn't he, already? And he's not even dead yet. You know, I'm putting him in the grave a little bit early here, but we've got Megas Basilius Santa, the Silky Tongue, defeated Rome, also lost to Rome, but mainly defeated Rome, took Alexandria back, basically reformed the faith, obviously kept Carthage as well, or saved the faith, I should say, rather than reformed it, descendant of Alexander the Great, more importantly, 64, beat cancer and lost a leg in the process. This dude is really, really good, and obviously, you know, basically with this character, we turn from a very small kingdom into a very mighty empire. He's not done yet. I don't think he's done yet. I think we've got another couple of episodes in the old boy yet, even though he's, well, I suppose he might not be that long. Who are we trying to kidnap? Amintas? Who? Oh, my grandson. Yeah, to get rid of him. Yeah, that's fair. So I actually got us remarried. That was the first thing I did. We married Helene von Sturzing. She's a Bavarian woman. She's a genius. More importantly, that's obviously why I married her. Apparently a good cook. Food can heal soul. Fertility plus 5%, and she's also lustful as well. So we might be able to get our son out of her, potentially, which we don't have. We've had 4 daughters. Doomed to have 4 daughters. Such is the way of Santa. Silver-hilted lance. Where the hell did we get that from? Not as good as our Zooge crossbow, though, so we definitely won't be pissed around with that. So, I basically asked last episode if you guys wanted me to do more of the building. A lot of you seem quite a big fan of the building. I've done some before the episode. I've basically done our main holdings, our trade post, our hospital, and then I'll casually do some as we do the video, but I'll save it generally for the before and after, the most of it anyway. But I still want to do some building during the episodes, right, because it's kind of core to the gameplay. I just don't want to swamp us down with it. Right, what have we got? March of the good example for Anglia. Good luck. I've never, ever seen a good example being set in wait, Anglia? Specifically, like, that's Norfolk and Suffolk, for those of you who don't live in the UK. Yeah, no, that is absolutely where it is. Right. The Kingdom of Anglia. Is that not 2 provinces? No? Oh, they've grabbed some other land as well. Oh, that's, like, all the way down to Kent. Weird. Be kind of interested in playing the UK during this mod when things are a little more, turbulent, I guess, because with the UK it's a very, very easy start. Same with like the Venice start in this one is really interesting as well, because Venice is like directly connected to the mainland now with what's that, like 2 different strait crossings there. So Venice would be far more interesting than your base game where you just, you know, sit on your island and turtle strat it, right? Because this seems a lot more interesting. That'd be kind of a fun playthrough. And again, with the building system as well, Venice would be a really cool start. I'm getting ahead of myself. March for the good example for Anglia. His Holiness High Vicar. He doesn't think that highly of himself. I'm only a vicar. Yeah, whatever. That's no concern of ours. The concern we have today is quite simple. Galatia is there still. And this area in, well, the Middle East, basically, is completely splintered, right? It's there. It's ready to be taken apart by Santa himself. Santa, who seems to have a different haircut. Let's give him some Santa-y type hair. Do you have, like, large, curly Santa hair? I mean, that's kind of close. Oh, hang on. I've got to go all the way back around now. I don't like that the hairstyle button changes the background. Doesn't make much sense. Where was it? This is very important. There we go. That's kind of Santa hair. There we go. It looks a bit more Santa-like now. Good. And, of course, he can still lead troops, despite the fact that he's one-legged and 65 years old. He's got 38 marshals, so we need to use him while we've got him, basically, because our next character is going to be a woman by the looks of it. All of which came out pretty poorly educated, from what I recall. Oh, no, she's all right. She didn't get any congenital traits, though, but she is all right. Oh, we need to marry her off, then, because she is 37. So we need to find her a husband pretty immediately. So one thing I always forget when playing, when having a woman inherit the land from us, because obviously they're limited in when they can have kids, right? So we need to find ourselves a man. Whose man's is this? We're going to find him a genius husband. Gender, men. We can say join court, yes. I doubt we'll get any, yeah. Ruler, no. Diplorange, yes. I might have to scroll through a list here, so I apologize for that. Who we got? Eugenius, a Roman man. Also, oh, Eugenius, for fuck's sake. Bamboozled me again, eh? Oh, shit, that's all we've got. We might have to buy some favors in. Okay, let's sort by opinion then, see if we can't invite some people to court. Lysus is pretty damn good. Can we get him? Invite to court, no. Oh, he's a loyal servant. He's an employed physician, that's why. Rustum we could probably grab. Oh, he's married. I should probably say married, no. Right. Gaskar also can't join us for whatever reason. Must be another loyal servant there. Genius, adventurer, celibate. That means he's a doctor. Tiberius, you seem like a loyal and just-worthy man. Just-worthy? Is that even a word? By favour, we need 80 gold. I may also have to give him estates. What if we just marry him? What if we just offer the marriage? Matrilineal. No? Tiberius will not have... Tiberius. Okay, I'm going to mark him special interest because I feel like we could just buy a favour from him and get him to court that method. Right, he'll do. Obviously, we're kind of limited, so I have to be somewhat careful about this. There we go. Right, we've got 80 gold. Tiberius, by favour, and he'll say no. So we'll grant him estates first to increase opinion. That's going to give him plus 10 opinion. Now we can buy a favour from him. Oh, he's a... He's a spy master. I've been bamboozled. I'm almost certain you can't buy favors from spy masters, right? From council members. But I'm going to give it a go. Maybe this mod has changed it. Have hope. Have hope they might have changed it. Right, let's give it a go. Buy a favor. Yes. I think we can buy a favor, but I think he won't come to our court. So I'm not going to risk it unless we can find someone else who isn't a... They're all going to be friggin'... Oh, he's not. He's okay. So he's not related to a ruler. He doesn't have a council position. He's close. Send him a gift. He's got 32... Right, okay. So now all we just need is 4 more gold, and then we can buy a favor and get him to the court. There we go. Right, problem solved. Buy favor. Yes, thank you. Or we could just kidnap him. My wife Helene is pregnant. That's pretty good. And invite to court. Yes, there we go. You will marry my daughter. Thank you. Welcome. Debasement, naturally. Hey, that... We really want to focus on paying off these loans, because they're actually costing me a lot more than I thought. Welcome. Right, let's get you married off to my daughter matrilineally. Malati? No, it's not... Wait. Pregnant. Pregnant? Huh. Well, I guess that solved that problem then, eh? Why is she... How is Babby formed, exactly? Lovers. Oh, he's got no good congenital traits. Oh, what a... Oh, he's got, like, 3 different lovers. You fool. You foolish girl. Oh, well, never mind. We've given her a husband, at least, so we'll just hope that nature takes its course. What do we want? Call for Adventure? My classic, my favourite. Levy size plus 50%. That's going to give us another 12.5% to our levy and our galleys. Honestly, I don't think we need it. We've already got enough troops to fight basically everybody in the world right now, so I don't think that's necessary. Retinues are probably not a bad idea. I would like a bit more gold before we go into retinues, though. We could get garrison size, lots of different buildings. Wow, okay. Cavalry tactics is also not a bad idea if we wanted to get those, Hetiroi? 13.1% at 7. Wow. Plus 25% to attack. That's huge. That's actually really, really significant. I might go for that one then. And we could go for just Hetiroi retinues. That could be interesting. Alright, why not, eh? We're not going to get many troops, because we do have some retinues kicking around somewhere, right? Yeah, I remember. They took Carthage last time. Right, let's bring them home. Again, they're not going to pay off for quite a while yet. It's going to be a while before we see the impact these retinues are going to give us. But at this stage of the game, it doesn't really matter anyway, because nobody can stop us. Right, send those boats over. Pick them up. Put those boys down. Welcome. Right, so I actually want to immediately go on this conquest. Oh, soldier's life? Okay, that's pretty bad though, isn't it? Yes, it is. Land organization plus 2.5%, moral defense plus 5%, personal combat plus 1. It's not great. Could be worse. I mean, it's not like, you know, we have to spend an equipment slot on it or anything, so it's not too much of a big deal. Right, drop them back off in the capital. Then I think we're going to see if we can swing for Glacier. I think we need to take these boys out, and then I think we need to head down into here as soon as possible. If we can cut a swath... oh, man, so... Kilikia is all one duchy. That would give us access into Antioch. We'd have that land border. So that's absolutely what we want to go for at this stage, just because it would give us, you know, options for the future. Right, Galatia, declare war. We can claim... Wait, we've already got claims on there. Did I start fabricating claims? When did I... How do we get claims? I have no idea. I mean, one's a barony, 2 are provinces. I don't really want that. I'd rather go for the... Glorious Conquest would be great, wouldn't it? Man, that'd be huge. Give us a kingdom level title. That'd be really cool. I guess we can just Holy War for the subjugation of Kilikia. That'll do. So we're going to lose 400 piety, right? And that's it. Sold. Now we do want some more prestige, because we found out last episode, prestige you lose when you make titles. And that is bad, because we need prestige for things, such as giving out titles. Okay, bastard granddaughter, shitty, blood of Alexandros, kind of wish she wasn't. Apparently she was also legitimized because she became part of our family tree then as well. That's a little bit of a shame. We do need to tidy up our vassal limit. I mean, we're 2 over right now, over 30, so it doesn't matter too much. Not too bothered about that, to be honest with you. Paying 10% interest again. Man, these loans have really got us, haven't they? These payday loans, don't trust them, honestly. Right, split you boys up. Let's send 16k up to the capital. We'll send the other 16k across. I don't really want to use my retinues because it's quite nice to have a contingency plan. Oh my god, a son. Dorotheos. You will be called... Alexander. That's so good. Look at him. A powerful boy. Let's trade him in. No, I struggle. It's too risky again. Rowdy turning into dull. Getting rid of genius would be shitty. We'll go with thrift. You will be signed a guardian. It'll be me. Spoilers. It's going to be Santa Claus himself. Not confirmed that our character is actually Santa Claus. That's pending. There we go. Prince Alexander of Alexandria. Genius. Blood of Alexandros. 10 Marshal, he's a baby. I've had commanders worse than our 0-year-old child, our fresh child. I don't like referring to a child as fresh in hindsight, but I mean, Kind of works, right? Artisan Workshop, right? Can we pay off any of our loans then? What do we need for that? 220 gold. Can we sell some slaves, maybe? We also need to search for a smith as soon as possible. Can we sell some slaves? Where is the slavery decisions? Toggle slave decision menu. Sell slaves. We can't. No slaver has enough gold. That's a real shame. I guess we've just got to wait for more characters to get their economies up on the feet. That's like a genuine pain in the arse, though, isn't it? It's like a whole mechanic that we're missing out on. I was kind of hoping we get a little bit more than that, right? Let's hold these down. I don't really care too much. Oh, God, actually. Reinforces boys. I didn't realize those were our boys. Right, go and save them. There we go. Merge these together, and this should take no time at all. Let's go ahead and counter siege these from some other guy. Boom, 100% war score. Thank you. This gave us 100 authority, and let's give all of this shit away. What did we actually take? Saros. Hang on a minute. That's the one we sieged down. Does that mean... Wait, why have we... Oh, Alexandros Ammonite Uprising? Well, we want to let those guys go. No, by all means, continue, my friend. You are good and nice. Get rid of these idiots, though. Does that mean it acts like an invasion casus belli? Where you take whatever holdings you personally siege? I'm not sure. We should try that out. In fact, I'm going to try that out now. Okay, put the troops down. Let's go to Antioch. Oh, okay, they're Alexandrite. They're not going to accept vassalization, so I'm just going to declare war and fuck it. Oh, the only downside is we can't holy war them, right? We've got de jure claim on them, though, which is nice. It's 2 provinces. You can force vassalize them. Oh, man, that'd be huge. 2,500 prestige. You know what? Never mind. I think we'll focus on our religious enemies for a while. Have we got any other religious enemies we can actually attack? Obviously, I don't really want to go into this area anymore, into Europe. I'd rather stay into Persia and Egypt, you know, typical Alexander the Great crap. We could go for somewhere like Egypt. Oh, my lord. That might be the worst one we've seen so far in the whole series. Look at this man. Jaladdin. Jala-Aladdin is a complete mess. His name represents his face so perfectly. Jala-Aladdin. This is a man that looks like he would have the name Jala-Aladdin. That's so fun to say. I'm going to wholly subjugate you. I'm sending 2 promises. What about, like, Akaba? That's an interesting hairstyle. That's what I'm going to go for. His wife's actually way more interesting. I'll go for the, it's kind of giving me the Pennywise clown, but half-shaved, right? So it's the Pennywise half-shaved look. Get the London look. Right, let's go for you then. I'm going to take Sinai. Mainly because it gives me options. Specifically, it lets me get into this province here. Let's go for Sinai. Why not? And then we'll take the Holy Land. Not our Holy Land. Someone else's Holy Land. But it's you know, if they claim it's holy, who am I to argue? Get the troops together. Let's head off, team. Accursed Heathens. The Priscillan Heresy has appeared in the county of Carthage. Terrible. Priscillan Vandal. Fucking Vandals. They always ruin everything. Right, let's get our... Wait, do we want to proselytize our holy sites maybe a little bit more? I mean, that is a holy site, so I don't know why I said that. I can give you everything, Leonidas, such as a priest to help out with your religious issues. Okay. Overall vassal limit. Again, I can't do anything about that until we've made some titles, but I don't want to make some titles until we've got more prestige, because apparently giving out and creating titles costs prestige. Because, you know, why change a mechanic that the game is based around? Oh. Shit, there he is. The Priscillian Uprising. Yeah, again, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm trying to find a way to explain it, but I'm struggling for words here. Clearly, CK2 is based around the whole prestige system. You know, Paradox are quite clever game designers. I feel like they've proven themselves with that regard. I don't like the fact that they've changed this very core mechanic to such a large extent. Having it be applied more to other features is fine, but completely altering the feature so that it, rather than titles giving you prestige... Oh, fuck off. Rather than titles giving you prestige, but instead take it away, I'm not a big fan of that. I don't really like that. It seems to not make sense either. Oh, I'm now the Emperor of Rome. That's lost me 1,000 prestige. Like, that doesn't make sense. The Aztecs declared war on us again. Oh, or at least threatened to declare war. They can't actually declare war for whatever reason. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, god. Well, there's the thumbnail right there. My god. That's actually cursed. That's kind of scary, isn't it? That's a little bit weird. That's some creepypasta level shit. Right, get rid of the Alexandria Priscillian Revolt. Goodbye, thank you. Enforce demands. You're gone. I'm going to execute you just for the... Oh, I could... Nah, I could ransom you off. 10 gold. Nobody wants him. Humiliate. Recruit him. Castrate him. Blind him. Let's just execute him. More to death by a bear. That's better than anything I could have thought up of. Right, okay, send these troops over to wherever the hell we're at war for. I've already forgotten. Sinai. We're at war for Sinai. You boys might as well head over to... My god, they've marched all the way over from Carthage. Godspeed, gentlemen. Stop declaring war on me, Aztecs, otherwise we're going to have some problems. As in, I'm going to edit you out of the game, because that's going to get incredibly annoying very quickly. My wife... Aztecs? Yeah, so maybe this is a glitch then. Last episode I sort of maybe stipulated that the developers edited out the Aztec Casus Belli to make it, or specifically to make it invalid each time, so that they wouldn't sweep up what is a kind of fractured Europe, so they wouldn't completely dominate it. This strikes me as not an intended feature. It's a bug, not a feature. It's the opposite of Bethesda games, eh? Right, you boys move in and move out. Hands up and hands down, by which I mean go and take me Sinai. What was that? Troops have died. Well, we've got plenty more where that came from, so I'm not too bothered. You guys might as well just see through. Oh, God, here we go. Yeah, I remember why I hate this mod. I don't hate this mod. It's a really cool mod. I hate, however, the sieges. That's pretty crappy. Advisor? Pharnaces. You sound like a man with a... No, Hermaeus. You sound like the man with the name I can trust. What is this? Cheap. National tax modifier plus 10%. Stewardship plus 4. That's a pretty decent opinion if you're running a republic. Pretty decent trait if you're running a republic. My daughter hates me. Rival. Oh, our age by succession law changed. Oh, God, my daughter. Was this not the one we married off? And now she's possessed. Santa's daughter is possessed. Merry Christmas, everyone. We haven't had the Christmas carol yet, so I'm not even sure that we should still be called Santa. What do you want? You want to marry my other daughter? You know what? Take her. She's useless to me. I mean, she is potentially a Tannis to the Empire, so I'm not that pleased about it, but let's put these boats down as well. Boats are useless at this point. Honestly, we don't need them. Once we get some land, we'll just put the boys down in the land, my usual strategy. There's no point keeping boats around to bring them back. Another genius son? Do my eyes deceive me? Or was that 2 in a row? Basilios. That's a good name. I think I will stick with that one. We've had a Basilia and Alexandra daughter, so we'll have an Alexander son and a Basilios son. Excellent. Oh, shit, that's really cool, eh? Get out. Thank you. Struggle? Nah, thrift. You know what? I will train this one in struggle. Why not? We'll roll the dice on him a little bit. Again, I don't like going struggle because that can turn into rowdy. Rowdy can turn into dull, and dull and genius cancel out into smart, so you will lose the trait genius, which is obviously horrible. Probably the worst thing that could happen in CK2, so I don't like doing that. But I might also give it a go, because you could end up with rowdy turning into brave, I believe, or even brawny. That will, which is, of course, is an incredibly good trait. Either of those are incredibly good traits. So we could end up with a very, very good military ruler or a really crap one. I don't think there's much room for a middle ground here, so we'll risk it. This is the safe bet, going thrift. This is the risky one. But if the risk pays off, you're going to get a very powerful character out of it, so why not? Let's give it a go. Plus, we've got Tanistry, so we'll just pick whichever one comes out better, right? Another Priscillian Uprising. Okay, fair enough. The gap is very important. I feel like the game devs intended that to be there for a reason. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to split this army up. We're going to send half our men to the top of the hill and half our men down again, by which I mean to... what is this kingdom? Who is the barber of this kingdom? Fire him immediately. Look at these fucking haircuts. Yeah, I'd like this very small... I'd like my head completely shaved, except for this small area. My god. Oh, it gets worse. It's like an anime character when they've got their eye drawn over their hair. Oh, look at this one. This one's really avant-garde. And she's got someone else's hair. This is great. I like the kingdom of silly hairs. This is great. Okay, you know what? I'm even going to just split them even smaller still. Because honestly, none of them have any garrisons. So why the hell wouldn't I just split them? I mean, look at the garrison, 300 men. Why wouldn't I split these armies as small as goddamn possible to get the sieges done much, much quicker? Something I've got to learn to do. Normally you want a slightly larger sieging unit, just because you can assault in case they bring up some troops to stop the siege, in case siege events kill off a lot of your troops as well. But in this, what's the point, eh? Talking is easy. 50% chance of getting the trait magnetic. Magnetic is very good, so I would like that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, we did actually get it. I was just saying it preemptively. And this huge beast just stared at me and my companions without moving its head or trunk. The Greeks, us, call this great beast an elephant. It was really quite an adventure. If you'll forgive me, I must be introduced to the other guests now. I mean, we're Greek. I think that's a weird third-person thing to say there. We're Hellenistic, I suppose. Hellenic, which is Greek, essentially. Maybe inspired by Greek culture, but not necessarily Greek itself. I'm not sure. I can't wait till we're dealt with fucking cursed Chewbacca over here, so I don't have to keep seeing his creepy, creepy portrait popping up. It's genuinely very strange. I keep thinking there's something cursed with my game. Right. We can assault this one down, so we might as well to speed this war up a little bit. 92% war score. This is good. This is going well, I think. 100%. Done. Easy. Thank you. Thank you, cursed Chewbacca. Thank you, Gene Simmons of Kiss. After he's died and been buried and then exhumed and put in charge of a kingdom. We can assert the Duchy of Kalikia. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's mine now. I'm going to give it to... none of them. I was going to say I'll give it to one of them, but actually we'll just go ahead and find a guy in my court. And a nice, strong, Alexandra-worshipping Greek man. Men, specifically. Assault by stewardship. Perisades. The Polmarkos of Lesbos. Welcome. All of those sound very Greek words. So I'm going to give you the Hipparchy of Kilikia. Perfect. 8 out of 5 on our domain size. Now, what else have we grabbed then in the meantime? This doesn't seem right. Oh, right, the Holy War that I just completely embarked on. Oh, God. That looks like his face has slid off. I'm really loving the portraits in this. They're really adding a whole new depth to the game that I never really imagined. It looks like their faces are sliding off. Oh, it's so weird. That was my favourite, though. Oh, her haircut is inspirational. I'm never going to stop pointing it out either, so don't expect that to change. Yeah, I think it is. No, because we sieged more than that. We sieged, like, both of these, didn't we? Oh, no, we actually never finished it. So maybe my theory holds true. That was what I was testing with this war and didn't actually test it. Great. We're going to give this away. I'd like title revocation, but until we get title, you know, we need, like, to pass, what, 3 laws before we can do that? We need, medium centralization, for which we need 1,000 prestige. So a couple more wars probably couldn't hurt. We need to pay off this loan as soon as possible. We need to give away some domain. There's, like, a lot to do right now. Okay, you guys come down. We should probably give this land away before I do absolutely anything else. So, search realm for, again, men, blah, blah, blah. Let's go Marshal. Lysias, you, my friend, may have the governorship of... Where? Why can I not make the... Oh, my God, the city-state of Sinai still controls. He still landed in it. Oh, that's so annoying. Wait, why did we not get that if we declared a war for Sinai? Oh, we just didn't get that one, eh? Well, that seems completely ridiculous. Well, we dealt with the revolt as well, which is pretty nice. I don't know why I didn't get that one. Wait, we got part of it. We got a city there, but we didn't actually get the top-level holding. Weird. Oh, the Kingdom of Judah. Right. So this is some alt history if the Jews weren't expelled. That's kind of cool, I guess. Let's put everyone down. Pour the troops down. I don't need any more troops. Troops are for weird men. Get rid of them. So these are our retinues along with our vassalized holy orders. They cost us no monthly upkeep, so there's no reason not to keep them, right? 39 gold. Yeah, no, I need to pay off this loan as soon as possible. It was fine. I didn't realize it would be quite as damaging as it was. I thought it'd be kind of like the base game loan system or the CK2 plus loan system, whereby every 4 years you have the option to pay it off or pay interest. Not that they would just immediately take interest without an option to tell them to piss off. Not a big fan of that. Right, okay, you can go free because there's no one's ever going to want you. That's the biggest insult of all, right? Survey the round for 75 gold. No, again, I need to pay off my loans. This has kind of screwed us a little bit. The next time we get the business event, I'm just going to hang on to it for a while. Oh, God, here we go. Chariot races are scheduled to be held soon at the Hippodrome. 8 charioteers from the traditional blue and green teams have competed for the glory on the track. You may choose to throw your weight behind one of these factions and bet on them in show of support. What did we do for the Julius Nepos? We supported the blues, so I'm going to support the greens. And we won. Take that, Julius Nepos. Your rival, Megas Basilius Santa, the silky tongue of House Argiad, is the unstoppable green champion. Oh God, here we fucking go. I've been thinking about how in different parts of the world people have different customs. For instance, many religions do not allow for siblings to marry. We think of such behaviour as strange, irrational or repulsive, but to them it's normal. Strange how people can differ so much. Marriage with kin, however, is good. This is an uncontested absolute truth. Pay back as much as possible, but that did nothing though. I don't know why I'd do that. Oh, I guess if you had enough money, you'd be able to pay off the loan. Can we marry close kin then? It seems to imply that we can, but we really can't. Arrange betrothal. Oh. Oh no, we can. We absolutely can. Wait, since when? Was this when he had his creepy dream? When he was like, boy, I really want to bang my daughter and such things. Okay. Do we have any, like, genius daughters that we can marry? Okay, we need more children then. Essentially is what I'm getting at here. We need to marry a genius son to a genius daughter for the glory of Alexander the Great. Okay, why not? Who are you? High Park. Oh, he's probably... Well, yeah, one of the Galatians. Yeah, you can go to prison. Thank you. I would execute him, but it's just a... Look at his eyes. He's a furious man. He's so angry that I've put him in chains for some reason. Weird, that. We need title revocation. Like, that's genuinely something we're going to go for. Oh, we can do it now because we've got the prestige. Boom. Thank you. Oh, God, they got to vote on it. I didn't realise that. Oh, everyone's in support. Of course they are. We are an incredibly good ruler. Look at this. Look upon my empire in despair. There we go. Right, now we can go for title revocation. How long do we have to wait for that? Where is it? This one. Balanced. Sorry? Oh, right. We need to wait till 1152. So 5 years. Standard non-crown law amount of time. That's good. So 5 years' time. Someone remind me. Change that law. Talist Alexandra is now winning the election. I will actually vote for him myself then. Let's go nominate Alexandra. And what that will do is that will get everybody to stop supporting her because they'll probably support in favour of us. Aztecs declared war again. Classic. It's kind of waiting for that. It's how we measure. That's what our calendar is based on now in Alexandria, in the Alexandrian Empire. It's based on whenever the Aztecs declare war. It is the first of the fourth war, 1147. The Aztecs have. Oh shit! Oh wait, that's not us. Whew! I thought that was us then. No, it's just another Greek man. That's fine. They all look the same. Can I say that? Let's go to war as well. I'm going to offer to. Man, I just want to take everything you've got, to be honest. We've got a foot in the door up into the Jewish kingdom, though. Oh, it's not Jewish at all. It's a monophysite heresy. Of course it would be. What did I expect? We can't just declare war here while our troops are around, right? Expansion war for Gaza. Classic. The Gaza Strip, that classic territory that everybody wants in 2018, which is still kind of true, I guess. What does that give us? That gives us piety. We lose 125 gold. I can't afford to lose that gold. We could border dispute them. We could holy war for the subjugation of Jerusalem. I hear people actually do want Jerusalem in 2018. I mean, people do. Don't get me wrong. There is still a raging war in the Gaza Strip. I'm not really sure I'm interested in it, though, because it's kind of a crappy province. Look at the man that rules it. He has so many eyes. His wife is very scary as well. He also has... Wait. Oh, right, yeah, of course, he's the liege to his wife, as is tradition. What can we do about this? Let's see here. I'm going to Holy War for subjugation of Galilee. Fuck it, and let's see if we can actually take it all out. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's all right. I don't mind. Twice.
I put the email.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's take it out. Fucking Aztecs again. I love it. I love that the Aztecs are just constantly like, we're declaring war now. We're declaring war now. Come on. We're going to do it. Oh. I'm kind of tempted to edit it out. Not going to lie. Kind of tempted to get rid of these Aztecs permanently. Ooh, they are really stepping it up this year, eh? It's been a busy year for the Aztec raids. Why are they... Okay, now this is getting a little ridiculous. Fifth Aztec invasion of... Are we good? Can I carry on with my game now? I think we're fine. I guess it must be whenever the Casus Belli goes on cooldown? Now, again, we want to test this time. Now, I've got to not forget. We want to test whether or not we take the top level holdings of each... If we take the top level holdings of each province, whether or not we'll keep that personally. I need to see if it acts like an invasion. Because this is obviously a weird Casus Belli they've added to the game. It doesn't exist in the base game or anything. Stewardship or Marshal. I'll build an empire of my own. I'll take the Marshal, thank you. I got it to 39 Marshal. Pay back as much as possible. We've got 1,000 gold suddenly. Why? Is it every time the Aztecs... Are they feeding me gold? Is it every time the Casus Belli becomes invalid, we gain war reparations from it or something? Why have we suddenly gained so much gold? Somebody die in our prison? We inherited something? Not that I can tell. Where did this gold come from? Okay, pay back as much as possible. I think that's our loans paid off then. Let's go toggle loan decisions. Yeah, we're good. Oh, we're free. Thank God. I can start building some things again. Right, you know what we can build? We can build up our retinue. No, not by much. Probably not worth it. Right, okay, let's see then. Let's go to the hospital because we seem to be quite limited by tech practices at this point of the game. So getting something like, I don't know, library. What's the best one? It's the observatory gives... Yeah, some pretty decent points there. The medical academy is the best one by without a shadow of a doubt. We need library level 1. We need ecclesiatism to level 2. I don't know why that would make sense in an Alexandrite or an Alexandros Ammonite world, but fine. Sure, let's go for the library. That's fine. I want to get these tech points as much as possible. Like I said, that's sort of the limiting factor in our expansion, our building right now, so that's something we definitely want to go for. Pikemen, yeah, it's not worth it. I want to invest in specifically just tax income right now. Again, I feel like booming the tax income in the early game is the best option to give us, obviously, you know, quicker building in the future, faster expansion, get the snowball, get the snowball rolling, snowball effect, and get the ball rolling, but I've combined them into one easy-to-digest phrase. Might as well assault that down, eh? 99%. Again, I want to see if the top-level holdings become our holdings. I mean, they're still going to become our holdings, but whether or not specifically the top level we personally control. Should probably crush that army. That would probably win us the war. Oh, careful. We should have been leading troops there. 100%. Right. So we should, in theory, inherit these two. So we should get Gaza and Ascalon. We won't get Caesarea, in theory. If my theory is right. It was completely wrong. It's actually just the capital of the duchy, I assume. I have no idea what determines what we get there. Anyway, let's usurp that. We will give that to a fine Greek man by the name of Apollonius. A classic Greek name. Governorship of... No. You get Ascalon. Perfect. And we are now at 5 out of 6. Our vassal limit is insane. Although, look at that, though. Hey, we're well on track. We need to go into Persia, obviously, a lot more. But for now, this is looking kind of nice. You want to marry somebody to my daughter. That's absolutely fine. We have open council positions. Let's set ourselves up with a new spy master who doesn't hate me. Because my daughter very much hated me. Probably not going to survey the realm. I feel like spending the money on the actual realm itself would be a much better investment, seeing as it gets more and more expensive. Setting up things like honorary titles is way better. Oh, they've added the option of Symbasilius, so this is kind of cool. So Symbasilius, to my knowledge, feel free to correct me on this, in the Byzantine Empire was a method of crowning, basically, so being born in the purple, right, in the Byzantine Empire, showed your legitimacy, right, your claim to becoming the Basilius. So what they would do is they would name a Symbasilius, which is a sort of, how would I describe it? A co-emperor, basically. But it was a bit more symbolic, a bit more ceremonial, should we say, that allowed, say, I would nominate my son in this example, so we would nominate Alexander as a Symbasilius. Any children he has would then be born in the purple, because he's also a Basilius. That means that for this guy, his grandson and the person who will eventually inherit his empire would also be born in the purple and have that legitimate claim, whereas it's only the Basilius's children, right, that get counted as born in the purple. So without this title, if he had sons who then had sons, those sons wouldn't be born in the purple because this guy still rules, if that makes sense. I think that's why the Symbasilius title was invented in real life anyway. Again, I'm not an expert on Byzantine politics. It's not my strong suit. Right. This is looking pretty good. Let's give away these honorary titles before I forget. Canicleos. Let's give away our Canicleos title. I'm not going for these minus 80, minus 100, because really it's not going to help. You can't polish a turd. So I'm just going to give it to people who will at least appreciate the title and be less likely to kill me. Like this dude, 17. Perfect guy to pick. We've got, again, 80 is kind of so high that they'll never do any damage. 35, again, fine. We can't give away our Flamin'... I'm not even going to try and pronounce that because I'm not going to be able to. Commanders are looking very good. I might set you in favour of someone better. Look at this. All of our commanders are above. I bet I can get it. No, that's a shame. All above 19. Mostly hovering around the 25 on average score in Martia there. That's huge for our commanders. This has been a good episode. I think we've got some good expansion going there. Paid off the loans. That was a big thing. More importantly, we've got some really, really good heirs. And again, it depends. Whoever comes out better will become the Tannist. I'm not really in favour of one or the other. I mean, again, we're doing the safe education versus the risky education, so it's going to be interesting either way to see how they come out. And I think that will do for today. Thank you all for watching. I want to give a shout out to my insane top tier level patrons: Big Dick Timmy, Zachary Harris, Harik, Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Haydog, Sidini, Paul, Necrophilin, Croesus, I'm the Lizard King, Jocelyn Dean Tesla, Michael Mullen, Tyler Birch, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Pelvis Presley, Logan Thorne, Conspired C, Orcs Wolf, Average Gamer 49, Escape, Zazzy 7011, and Jackson Whitman for their support the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you for your support. And to Nathaniel Lindbergh, Brandon Montoniac, Euphrates, Facunda Vasquez, Paul Master, Quasar Fox, Jack Allen, Gabriel Vanders, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, Joran DeVries, Don Connie 2 and 7, Zach McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Chris, Sir Thor the Swede, Acero, Nick, Fraser Brennan, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person Eagle, Kozak, thank you as well. I watched a video earlier, and this guy had 4 patrons, and he shouted out, well, he didn't have 4 patrons, but he picked 4 patrons to shout at the end of the video, and I thought, how lucky is this guy? Just to shout out 4 patrons. Maybe I should start doing that. No, I'm not going to do that. I like shouting you all out. Thank you. Thank you for your support. It's the least I can do.